Hey, it's Justina. So I was contemplating something this morning and wanted to share it with you before I forgot it. And something that kind of spurred it was this idea that um I read a lot and I study a lot of psychology, spiritual, kind of esoteric stuff. Even when I was reading the Bible for 15 years and studying that, I would get these insights that most people didn't get. Like I could read something and go, oh, this is what this means. And I'd have this brilliant insight and it was just obvious. And when I would share it with somebody, it would be, wow, how did you get that from that? And I used to think nothing of it. Well, I've come to realize over time that that's just the way I operate. It's the way I was created. It was the way I was created to think. It's a gift. It's a gift I have. It's just the way I think through things. But here's the big understanding that came this morning was, what is a gift? A gift is something that you give or is given to you, right? But have you ever given a gift? Tell me, do you receive more joy in giving a gift or getting a gift in receiving it? Do you love to give gifts or receive gifts? For me, when I find that power, that really perfect gift, and I give it to someone, that's so much more rewarding for me to give a gift most times than just to receive one for me. And it doesn't really matter what it is that I'm being given. It's been definitely one of those learning curves that I've had to actually really move into, to really be super appreciative of a gift that someone's given me. And typically the appreciation comes from when someone gives me a gift that I am feeling, I see the intention behind it, the thoughtfulness behind it, the beauty behind it, right? The love that was behind the gift. And it doesn't really matter what the gift is or not. When I see intention behind it and thoughtfulness, that's what makes the gift. And so, actually I've been, another tangent here, and then I'll get back to what I was going to say, but I've been married for 33 years. And when we were newly married, Matt would give me gifts and there really wasn't a lot of thoughtfulness around it. It was just go to the store and find whatever he thought I would need or like, and then wrap it up. And then sometimes he's even given me some kind of expensive gifts. Again, a little bit of thought behind it. And again, kind of the receptiveness was falling a little flat. The last few years, probably the last 10 years, Matt's gotten really intentional about giving gifts. Intentional with all of his gifts. He hates going to the store at the last minute and just buying whatever. He takes months and agonizes over what is the perfect gift to give somebody. And then he searches all over to find that perfect gift. And he's given me some really fantastic gifts that were super intentional and super, I knew he put in thought behind it when giving it to me, because he knew me well enough to know she's gonna love this, right? But anyway, side note, I think it's better to give than to receive, right? In fact, I think that there's some scripture that says that better to give than to receive. So if you're given a gift, like I was saying, this ability that I have to process, the ways I have to process things, and the ways I have ideas and understandings about how some things work, and these ways I see things, right? So that I can then turn around and teach them. It's just the way I am. But you know, it only truly becomes a gift if I give it to somebody else. If I'm not giving that away, that insight, that way of seeing things away, then it's actually just a possession. And the possession, I had the Lord of the Rings like flash into my mind, and Gollum, and how he became possessed over the ring, the possession that he found. It could have been a gift, but it wasn't a gift. It was a possession. It could have been a gift, but it ended up possessing him. And I just wonder, and I just think about that a little bit, about how we are given gifts, but we find these gifts, and we're given these gifts, we're given these skills, we're given these possessions essentially to give them in service to humanity. And if we don't use those things that make us unique in service to humanity, it ends up becoming a possession. And not just a possession, but something we become possessed by. And I just think of my own life, how have I become possessed over some of my things? And actually, one of the things that has happened for me is that the way I see things so uniquely, for me, it made me feel like I was different. There was something wrong with me. I didn't belong. I was not normal. It was too far out there for most people. And instead of allowing my gift to serve and give it to others, and I did. I mean, it didn't stop me totally from giving it away, because I did anyway. But instead of really digging in and giving and sharing my gift with the world, I allowed it to possess me and hold me back and keep me in service to it. Interesting. Interesting to contemplate. Hope that helps.